Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have swatches for you from the Classic Leathers collection from the brand Zoya. These are available right now, so in the description box I will link the Zoya site, I will link their Instagram page, and then I will link my Instagram page where you can see more swatches of everything from today's video. I did also switch out all of my original brushes from the small skinny brush to the Z brushes, which are the wide flat brush. I believe if you order the whole collection, you get the brushes automatically, but if not, I think they are like $2 each. So we do have 6 new creams in today's video, and let's go ahead and get started. So first we have Gidget, and this one is a yellow toned nude cream. It is looking a little bit more orange here on camera. It's more yellow leaning in person. So here's our first coat of Gidget. This one does cover really well here on this first coat. It's not quite a one coater. I am going to go in 4-2. It also has a very smooth, very workable formula. All of these polishes will dry nice and glossy all on their own. I do recommend a top coat for longevity purposes. It will help protect your manicure and keep it lasting as long as possible. I also had no staining with this polish, so there are 2 coats of Gidget. Next up we have Ono, and this one is a magenta cream. Here's our first coat of Ono. This one does feel more like a jelly than a cream in that it feels a little bit more squishy on the nails, but it is still super opaque here on this first coat. I got full coverage again in just 2 coats, a very smooth, easy to work with formula. I had no running, pooling, or staining. This one also dries nice and glossy, but a top coat again will help protect your manicure and make it last as long as possible. So there are 2 coats of Ono. Next up we have Dogmar, and this one is a maroon cream. Here's our first coat of Dogmar. This one is also a little jelly-ish, but I guess more cream than jelly. I guess I would call this one a crelly. The formula is again easy to work with. This one also, I will say, felt a little bit more streaky or uneven. So depending on your application, you might end up needing 2 coats, you might end up needing 3. I did go in with 3 just because I felt like it wasn't totally opaque, totally even, and I did enjoy the color payoff of 3 coats more than 2 as well. Again, a nice glossy finish here, and there are 3 coats of Dagmar. Next up we have Ryder, and this one is a chocolate brown cream. Here's our first coat of Ryder. This one does cover really well here on this first coat. I did get full coverage here in just 2 coats. I feel like Zoya has released a lot of browns, nudes, and neutrals lately, so this one wasn't super exciting for me, but the next 2 are definitely the highlights of this collection, in my opinion. Again, full coverage here in 2 coats. Again, a nice glossy finish on this polish. I do recommend that top coat, but there are 2 coats of Ryder. Next up we have Althea, and this one is an army green cream. So here's our first coat of Althea, and this one is a color that I'm most excited for in the collection. However, it's not only very sheer, but I also had this streaking. I had it with an OPI in their fall collection, and I had it with this one as well. I feel like this one was less noticeable, but as I shake the bottle up, I still had this weird streaking. I couldn't see it in person, only here on camera, but I did get full coverage in 2 coats. So there is Althea. And lastly for today we have Silva, and this one is a dusty kind of cadet blue cream. And my top pick of the collection here is Silva, Slyva. Here is this polish. This is pretty sheer and patchy here on this first coat, but it built up wonderfully for me, surprisingly, in just 2. If you have super long nails, you might end up needing 3, but I was happy with 2. Again, no running, pulling, or staining, a nice, easy, workable formula that will also dry nice and glossy. So there are 2 coats of Slyva. And guys, that is it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of these polishes. Let me know if you plan on picking any of them up, and let me know what your favorite was. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I will talk to you again next time. Bye.